What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Buckeye BS. It's your boy Ron James of Best Damn Media here with my guys Cam and QP Ski. Fellas, how you doing?
Go ahead, Cam.
I've been better, bro. So, but here we are, another fucking Sunday, Buckeye BS. I wish it was under different circumstances, but it is what it is.
Yeah, same here. Obviously, yesterday was actually a really good fucking time until the game. Man, that brought the mood down a little bit, but we in here. We good. We live to fight another day.
Another year, another loss to Michigan, another Sunday morning drive back to Pennsylvania from Ohio after
You gotta stop going to Ohio for the game, bro.
I can't go watch the games with Des and Easy anymore. We lose every fucking year. I'm retired from coming to Ohio.
Hey, you and Des and Easy, y'all got to break up what y'all got going on the game.
That's what I'm saying. We already said next year we're going to replan the Locker Boy initiation for the Akron game so we can guarantee a win. So we don't have to deal with this shit. We all get together and like, oh, yeah, we're about to turn up. We're about to party. And then we get our ass kicked and we sit around sad all day talking about how our team stinks. So hopefully we can start planning these around more winnable games because apparently beating the team up north is not something that they're interested in doing in Columbus anymore, man. It brings an end to a season and a generational career from Marvin Harrison Jr. We talked about all season about appreciating these Saturdays and not being so critical of this team because anyone that was truthful with himself knew that 6 wasn't getting us a title. and two, man, fucking season's over already. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have Buckeye football. We're literally going to be talking about a quarterback battle, a bowl game with a ton of replacements. I mean, you talk about all the people that are leaving this team. Marv, possibly Emeka, Trey, maybe Matt Jones, maybe Donovan Jackson. Definitely Matt Jones, maybe Donovan Jackson. Almost the entire defensive line, Tommy Eichenberg, Steele Chambers, Jordan Hancock, Lathan Ransom. We are done seeing this year's team as we know it. And, I mean, a crazy finality to the season having that loss. And, man, it's just really hitting me that, you know what I mean? We invested so much time into the season. The team put so much time and work into it, had so many goals, and we're not going to reach our goals for, it feels like, the third year in a row. We're not going to beat the team up north. We're not playing in the Big Ten championship. And we're absolutely not winning the national championship this year. It's just crazy to see. Marvin Harrison Jr. talked at the beginning of the season. He had 3 goals coming into the season, and it was beat the team up north, play for a Big Ten championship, and play for Natty, and he's not going to do any of those. So the finality of the season is pretty sad, but thoughts on yesterday's game? I mean, the floor is yours. I mean, there's so many ways to go with this, but I feel like I know where you're going with this one, Cam, so have at it.
I mean, where do you want to start, bro? Like,
where do you want to start? We just got our for our third year.
Like, you want to.
You're at a loss for words. I don't believe it.
So here's the outline that I was thinking about. We could talk about the future of the program, what I think. We could talk about the defense. We could talk about the scheme and how we didn't fucking blitz. And J.J. McCarthy was absolutely terrible on every single down that we blitzed him. We could talk about how people lied about Travion Henderson being Ezekiel Elliott reincarnated. We can lie. Like, where do you want to go with it? But no, I'll start it. First thing I want to start with is Ryan Day, right? Let's start from the top down because I'm not going to
Ryan Day or Lion Day?
Lion Day.
Because if we're starting with Lion Day, because that's the one positive that has come out of this game. Y'all know I love a good nickname, and I thought we were bringing him Knowles back from the grave. And little did we know, Lion Day had to poke his head out and remind us, you told us we had 2 first-round fucking quarterbacks on the roster. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. So I don't know what type of lie it was, either that he picked the wrong first-round quarterback or there's not any first-round quarterbacks on the roster.
That's what I want to get into.
Let me know what your thoughts are on Lion Day.
That's just the first layer. There's a couple layers of Ryan Day today. Like, what we got time today. So the first layer I want to talk about is the start of the season already started off in turmoil, right? Whether you believe the new media or the old media or whatever, there was speculation coming out of camp that Devin Brown was above and beyond playing better than Kyle McCord, and that there was a quarterback battle going on. And Ryan Day even took it to 2 weeks into the season, 2 or 3 weeks into the season to announce Kyle as the quarterback. That doesn't make fucking sense. It doesn't make fucking sense for us to have that whole situation hinder our offense, hinder their growth, and then to not give Devin Brown the reps after he said that there was a quarterback battle. And fast forward, did Kyle develop this season? Did you watch?
And we talked about that. We talked about that. What game was it that he started throwing picks?
Wisconsin.
I said, I don't want to be doom and gloom in here, but I feel like I just watched a nigga play his worst game in week fucking 8. Like, I've been trying to push this sunshine, and I want to come in here and lie about these motherfuckers every week. But then I'm like, bro, I can't even lie. That was the day that we had the hot mic on Bleacher Report, and I was like, bro, this guy stinks. I know we win, but like, I can't even come on here and lie because he can't even put out fake fucking film because he's that bad.
There's like I thought about this today. Like, we went 11-1. Q, have you seen any scramble drills this season? Like a play where like we get blitzed or like pass rush and our quarterback rolls out like we see on every fucking other team in the nation. We went 11-1 with a quarterback literally making one read off of Marvin Harrison and checking the ball down and not moving.
No, that's facts. He made that one play to K-Stover maybe a week ago where he moved in the pocket and hit him coming out. That's probably the only gamer play I've maybe seen most of the season.
So it's like I saw people tweeting out like, oh, like Zone 6 wasn't really doing what they're supposed to do, and Ryan Day. I'm like, bro, like, we got a thumb at quarterback. I've been saying it for fucking weeks. We got a thumb at quarterback. But what is there any type of situation where it's like Ryan Day deserves the blame for how Kyle McCord played? Because we watched all 22. I mean, there's people open. He's missing plays. Do we have to put that blame back on him for the Devin Brown situation for not even like?
See, I don't want to make this a
you know what I mean? Like,
I don't want to make this a Devin Brown situation.
I
want to make it a quarterback situation because I don't want to limit it to Ryan Day made a mistake with picking Kyle McCord over Devin Brown, because I'm not promising anyone that Devin Brown is going to be any better than Kyle McCord. The thing that I'm blaming Ryan Day for is the quarterback situation in its totality. The fact that whether it's going to be Kyle, whether it's going to be Devin, whoever it needs to be, the fact that Ohio State didn't have a quarterback ready to play and lead this team and lead a generational receiver like Marvin Harrison Jr. is a strike against Ryan Day. Like, you should have either had Kyle prepared, had a better quarterback in the room, or picked a better quarterback if one existed. I don't know which one was the mistake or where that lies, but it's one of those three things. Either the quarterback that we had wasn't developed, and I mean, that's inarguable at this point, I feel like, because I mean, we talk about how much criticism do we give Dabo Weenie for his quarterbacks getting worse. I don't know if Kyle got worse, but I promise you he didn't get any better. I mean, we were talking, 5 games into the season, this nigga ain't thrown a fucking touchdown pass to a Power 5 opponent.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, there was a reason after that Notre Dame game when I came in here, it was like, we are fucked. Because I knew eventually a team that was going to equate us and be as good was going to come down to quarterback play. I mean, that's what it is. Kyle hasn't been good enough since the season started. And this is on Ryan Day, like you said, in its totality. Coming in from the offseason, we knew – I was like, look at this roster, bro. Fucking loaded. The 2021 class was fucking loaded. We're probably not going to see a class like that in a while unless we get some big NIL donor or some shit to get another class like that. And you're just a quarterback away. And unfortunately, looking at Saturday, the guy you picked is getting outperformed by the guy you didn't pick. And we have this other guy on the bench that you told us was also a first-round quarterback that we never even got to see. And there was plenty of transfers out there to have. All you needed was a competent quarterback this season. So I wasn't going to turn the ball over, hit open guys. DJU was out there, heavily talented. Looks better at Oregon State than Kyle does here. Like, guys are out there So in total, this was on Ryan Day because, like I said, you're a quarterback away. When you get into these big time games, I put the mark at 30 points. We'd have to score to start winning these games later in the season. And the offense, that's a walking 50 ball with a competent quarterback, slow walk to this game yet again, turns the ball over, puts the defense in bad situations, yet again cannot score. So you have to hold that to Ryan Day because he's the fucking guru. Him and Corey Dennis, it's on them.
I was watching.
I know you did not just call Corey Dennis a fucking guru, bro.
No, let's not get crazy.
Ryan Day is the guru. Corey Dennis
bro. You're misreading that. That says guy in the room, not guru, bro. He's the guy in the room, bro.
I'm not saying he's a guru, but he's a quarterback coach.
Hey, honest question for y'all.
He's the quarterback babysitter, bro.
It doesn't fucking matter. He has the job.
We're here, bro. I am done with these fucking favorite positions at Ohio State. Corey Dennis, Urban's fucking son-in-law. Get him the fuck out of here, bro. Waste. Fucking Parker Fleming, get him the fuck out of here. These favorite jobs, we got 10 fucking assistants that get to coach and go out on the road. The fact that we're handing out favors and having people on staff just fucking waste position. Quarterback guru, nigga, if we seen what Ryan Day has done, bro, what did Corey Dennis do with Kyle McCord?
I'm talking about
he got him thrown like that nigga from Varsity Blues, where we always see that clip on the fucking timeline where bro's just short arming everything while he's talking to his girlfriend, bro. Kyle McCord has been a 2-pack of ass and regressed through the season. Like,
speaking of that, I got a question for y'all. Was I the only one watching football games all day yesterday and then seeing several quarterbacks like, wow, like, if that guy was on my team, we would have won yesterday. Oh, if that guy was playing quarterback on my team, we would have won yesterday.
We talked about this early in the season. Bro, what was it was Indiana. We got on here immediately after Indiana, and niggas is like, I need to see more. I'm like, I don't need to fucking see more. I just watched a nigga fucking throw to Marvin Harrison Jr. for an entire game, and Marv had less than 40 fucking yards, bro. I told you, there's 50 quarterbacks in the Power 5 that could throw to Marvin Harrison Jr. for more than 50 fucking yards against Indiana. Like, the writing was on the wall, but niggas were in denial. Oh, give them the benefit of the doubt. Oh, you guys are Twitter coaches, blah, 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 blah. Well, this Twitter fucking coach saw early on that this nigga wasn't it. Like, I don't even, like, I'm just at a loss for words because it's just like, early in the season, it felt like we knew 6 wasn't enough, and we lied to ourselves all year, thinking that maybe we could get.
You maybe lied to yourself.
At what point Q did? At what point Q?
No, no. We beat 33 all day over here, bro.
Okay, if we didn't lie, can I talk? If we didn't lie all year, at what point Q did you get on this platform and say we're not winning a national championship with 6? Or were you? Or are you holding out belief? When you've been saying
the Notre Dame game, bro. After the Notre Dame game, I was like, bro, Kyle is not going to be able to win this big game. We're way more talented than Notre Dame. We should walk in there and honestly smack them, to be honest. After week 2, I hopped in there. You're like, why do you look sad? We just won the biggest game on the road. I'm like, because my quarterback fucking sucks, and I know we play a team of equate talent. He's not going to be able to get it done. We can't score 30, bro.
And we've been saying all week, or for the past 4 weeks, Ohio State can't win a national championship on this platform.
Without competent quarterback play, yes. I said Kyle McCord. What did I say this week? I used to do Ohio State beat Michigan. Me and Cam said it last Sunday. It's down to Kyle McCord putting together a good game to beat Michigan. Without that, there's no way you do it because he has the lifeline of all the wide receivers. The fucking
Q has a point though, because look, what was the difference in us losing? Turnovers from our quarterback.
And we said that. We said all the way up to when he first started throwing picks, I said Kyle was fine with the misses and the offense stalling. If you're going to tell us he's the starter because he doesn't make mistakes, that's fine, because we were winning games without making mistakes. And I'd argue if Kyle fucking overthrows on that interception and we punt the ball, we might win that fucking game. It comes down to turning the ball over.
How do you feel about Ryan Day being conservative on 4th downs and not really just trying to go risk it for the biscuit?
I mean, are you risking it for the biscuit with Kyle McCord as the quarterback?
I mean, 4th and 1s. I mean, we should.
Did it not feel like you were watching the Steelers try to win a game with Kenny Pickett yesterday?
Football.
Drop the cap. Like, he's a liar. He absolutely watches.
I don't watch Steelers football.
He calls me after my team loses every Sunday.
Yeah, because I get updates on my phone. I got notifications on my sports app that tell me when y'all lose. So I see the score and I'm like, all right, let me call Ron.
Yeah,
I don't watch the games. Yeah, I just get an update after y'all games. All right, y'all lost.
Our guy Alpha Male, JJ is a better quarterback than Kyle, and it's not close, sadly. Do you guys want to just jump in there as far as
I don't believe
I do,
bro.
1,000%
I don't believe
you just talked about Kyle not being able to do anything on the run and scramble, and we put the graphic up of him looking like one of the fucking Halloween skeletons anytime the scramble drill starts. But I mean, it's not like Kyle's a good thrower of the like a great thrower of the football or a crazy mind, and he definitely doesn't have the athleticism or the fucking gamer in him that JJ has.
Is asked to do yesterday was quick game on quick outs, a hitch, and he should have threw an interception to Malik.
All Kyle was asked to do not turn the ball over.
But I'm saying though, like Kyle McCord is asked to do way more complicated things at the quarterback position than JJ McCarthy is.
If JJ McCarthy was our quarterback playing against the same Michigan team with another JJ McCarthy, who wins?
Ohio State.
That's because hold on, wait. That's because our team is better though.
Like, that's what I'm saying. If you give both of these weak ass quarterbacks the same team, the team is better with JJ McCarthy.
Actually, I don't know.
And he did make a couple. He made a couple.
That'll be. I don't know, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro, you watch that fucking tape. Like Michigan was just way better coached than us, right? Like they didn't make a single mistake. I was talking to Dez on the phone yesterday. They didn't make a single mistake. When a motherfucker was supposed to block this gap and go hook this and run this route or go to this, they did everything that was right. Their special teams absolutely fucking dominated us. They pinned us on our own fucking 20 all game, bro. They were starting our punter couldn't fucking flip the field once yesterday. That was also a big part of the game. Like,
should that speak to how disgusting it is that the Buckeyes lost that game?
Yeah,
you guys just described a perfect game for Michigan, and it seems that outside of quarterback talent, the Buckeyes were able to keep themselves within an interception on the final drive of of beating this team. And it's crazy because it feels like the Buckeyes have been right there the past 2 years. I mean, we lost to Georgia, and you're talking about a missed field goal. You know what I mean? If we have a better field goal kicker, they beat Georgia, whether you feel like the Buckeyes were the better team in that game or not. A missed field goal flips that game. I mean, a game-winning drive from a different quarterback wins that game. Maybe a lack of interception early in the game wins the game. So, I mean, how big is the gap that if we're sitting here the day after the game and say Michigan is so flawlessly coached, and I mean, it's not like we're seeing the jump in talent as far as recruiting that they expected to see after all of these wins over Ohio State, and I don't see that changing in this class. I believe they're outside of the top 15. They're out there getting the absolute most out of their players, and the Buckeyes are still right there, and it's honestly sad that they're not able to find a way to get it done. I mean, Ryan Day talks after the game about you prepare the whole year for this game and still come up short. I mean, it's honestly insane to think about that. Like, this is all they've been preparing for 3 years, and they can't figure it the fuck out.
No, and also too, Kyle McCord has been turnover prone all season. Like I said a couple weeks ago, I was like, bro, he's not throwing picks, but he should be. Like, motherfuckers dropping picks left and right. He should be.
So before we move off of Ryan Day, I got a question.
We're not moving off Ryan Day. We're on that nigga's head for the next 364, bro. No.
Do you think
man to man?
I was saying this, right? I was saying this, like, thinking this yesterday. Like, we were in a space, people are like, oh, do you think Ryan Day should be fired? Right? And that like really perplexed me because I'm thinking as a semi-rational fan, right? And Columbus native, and like knowing how the environment is, how the fan base is, and as a fanatic of the Ohio State Buckeyes, and also attempting to be somewhat of a legitimate media person, right? So I didn't know what to say yesterday, but today I'm thinking, I think that Ryan Day is an excellent coach. I think that Ryan Day could win national championships. I think that Ryan Day can recruit with the best and all of that. But I don't know if Ryan Day has the mental aptitude and attitude and that fire in him to be successful at Ohio State the way he needs to be, which is dominating Michigan in this rivalry. I don't know if he mentally if it's just like he's not hardwired to like know what the fuck is going on with this rivalry and how we need this team to be to win these games. You know what I mean? Like losing one game, that's cool. Michigan's a great team. Like you lost one, right? You lost two, whatever. Losing 3 in a row, bro, it's more than just X and O. It's like it's something else going on in that program. I don't know if it's the strength and conditioning. I don't know if it's the niggas twerking before the game. I don't know what it is, bro.
And like, I don't
like it's something with Ryan
that are like, let's put this out there.
It's a culture thing at this point for me, and it's just like I just don't know if Ryan gets it, bro. I just don't know, but that doesn't mean he's not a good coach. I think Ryan Day could go to the SEC and win a natty with LSU or somebody like that. But Ohio State, I don't know if this rivalry, this environment, this pressure is something he can handle, bro. I don't know.
I'm on the fence with this because like I just don't know how to feel because I'm always perplexed by the idea that like I agree with everything that Cam just said, but it's also like if a nigga could make a field goal, Ohio State won a natty last year.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
but like look, but at the same time, we got smacked by our rival.
Would you even care?
I mean, I still care. Yeah. I still care.
You would care, but you would be able to scream, look at the fucking ring.
Yeah, I would care. I would care. I'd be like, yeah, we won a ring, like we won a natty, like that's cool. But like we still got like belt the ass at the crib in front of the hoes. Like
you.
I mean,
that matters.
No, I'm not going to hop on the bandwagon of Ryan Day should be fired or anything like that. Now,
I'm not saying he should be fired, bro.
That's what he's saying. I think.
But like, no, I mean, I feel like in these rivalry games, and we are getting a well upscale level of Michigan. Like Ron said earlier, they are getting the best out of fucking what they're recruiting. I mean, you look at our defensive line and look at their defensive line. Our defensive line is fucking star-studded. You can name every player and probably their ranking on theirs. And they have developmental guys who some we didn't take and out there and looks just as good as our defensive line. I think they're getting the most of their players they're developing. Like, that's a really good program. And we're really the only ones where at the end of the season are playing a rivalry game that's 2 top 5 teams. Like, I mean, these games come down to inches, bro. And do I think Ryan Day gets rivalry? Yeah, I think he gets it. I think he's lost some big-time games in this rivalry. And unfortunately, all these games are pretty close. Even last season, everybody's like, oh, you got blown out, like blah, blah, blah. Like, no, we didn't. It was a 7-point game late in the fourth quarter. Unfortunately, things didn't break our way. I thought the team outside of quarterback probably played good enough to win. And we don't have a fucking – I'm not going to blame Ryan Day doesn't get the rivalry on Kyle McCord throwing a pick on the 5. They score 7 and we lose by 6. Like, I mean, that shit just happens. If he was out here getting blown out or just getting embarrassed and it was 2021 over and over again, I'd be like, all right, like, we got to do something. But
that's his man's.
I got a stat for you guys.
That's his man's, though.
His man's.
Kyle, that's his man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean when Lou Ratchet, when he was like, "You was with him. You that was your boy." Like,
you didn't know he was doing that.
Yeah, that was you co-signed him. You was outside with McCord. You recruited him. You went and you know what I mean? The little shit about him wanting to transfer. You did what you had to do with that. Like, you co-signed, bro.
I mean,
you ain't even let Devin Brown get no shine. You made it nice and cozy for Kyle. That's Ryan Day.
That's the biggest chink in Ryan Day's armor so far. He's come out. He's put together these flash offices that we did not see all do urban ball. And fucking he gets out here and he's been amazing with quarterback development. He's amazing with the people he's put on the field. This is the first time where we're like, the fuck is going on at quarterback? And unfortunately, this is a year of quarterback play and we have a fucking talented ass roster and it costs us. So I'm not gonna this is one time, bro. We can't come back here next season with fucking terrible ass quarterback play at Ohio State where we bring 5 stars in damn near every year.
Agreed.
I don't want to hear that 5-star shit no more either, bro.
Bro, these are talented fucking players.
I don't want to hear that shit no more either, bro. I agree with the shit.
I'll be 5-star in the same.
Yeah, bro. I don't want to hear that shit. I want to see it.
I don't care,
when we start recruiting again, Q, I want to turn the tape on. I want to see a nigga getting his fucking head took off.
That's what I'm saying.
See that shit, I don't want him on my team, bro.
I mean, Jermaine Matthews was about to be a fucking 3-star at Cincinnati. These recruiting services don't fucking know anything. You know, you need to tune in to Ron 3 rankings where they tell you Dante Moore is the best player in the class after he gets benched for Ethan Garber and throws 2 interceptions.
See, Ron, you say that, but you never let us forget Julian Fleming was the #1 wide receiver in the country.
And I won't let you forget until that nigga's bagging groceries. Bro, you're gonna see that nigga bagging groceries at Publix in Arizona, and you're gonna be telling your kids like, bro was the number one wide receiver in his class.
No Fleming slander today, bro. He was
he had a
whenever
good
Kyle got him the ball, bro.
He looked like more of a 5-star than Kyle McCord.
Yes, Kyle, he missed him in the end zone. Like Julian Fleming 2 years in a row should have had a big day against Michigan.
I want to get to a super chat from. Oh wait, lost it. Oh shit, we have a couple. We got to get to these. We got HC for Buckeye. Will we lose freshmen and recruits? I don't think we lose any, and if we do, I don't think it was due to this game. They were already out of the door.
Yeah, I would agree with that. You guys ain't walking out the door because of the game.
Cam, recruits, freshmen, out of here.
I mean, it depends on what they're coming here for, bro. You know what I mean? Like, they're
coming here to lose to Michigan. This is the place, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see the pitch. If you're a quarterback, I can see the pitch and be like, hey, why would you go to Ohio State? They let number 6 tank their entire season because of pride or maybe politics. Why would you go there? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't even give Devin Brown a chance to lose, even though they knew his quarterback was fucking cheeks. Or if you're a linebacker, hey, why would you go there? They let Tommy Eichenberg get fucking fried by fucking Colston Loveland after he missed 3.5 games and out of shape. He didn't make a single fucking play all game and didn't take him out of the game and left CJ Hicks and Gabe Powers and Cody Simon on the bench, even though they fucking flashed for the last 3 weeks. They got in a fucking game. I don't know. That's what I would use against us if I was other coaches. You know what I mean? Hey, if you're an old ass nigga and you're a program guy, you're going to play over better players. So fuck it.
Yeah,
if you're a 5-star, you're a 5-star. This is truth of being real with you. You know what I'm saying? Come to Ohio State. If the coaches love you, you're never gonna get benched. If they don't, good luck.
We do. That's why we don't. Why we ain't got a linebacker for 2 classes, nigga.
You know what I mean? Come here where you could be Tommy Eichenberg and keep.
Well, I wouldn't come here and play linebacker. I heard Tommy might be coming back.
Yeah, if Tommy comes back, we're an unserious program.
Running out.
No, we're not doing that. We're not about it. I'm all the way out.
Bro, I promise you, if Tommy Eichenberg comes back, I'm doing 100% Cowboys content.
Tommy, you had a couple good seasons. I love you. You play some great ball. Pack your shit, bro. You've been here for too long. We're not doing doctors and fucking linebackers.
Well, while we're on the topic of linebackers, let's get to our next super chat. A big thank you to HC for Buckeye, our guy Lavelle. Or it's just Tommy and Steele are just trash and can't cover and can't tackle. JJ, the tight end, killed us. I don't know about you guys. I was watching the game with Mike yesterday. Mike's on the road, couldn't be here with us. But we did watch the game together yesterday. And every time JJ scrambled, he's screaming, go fucking tackle him. Like, it seemed like the linebackers were so hesitant. And I believe there's even a time where Denzel Burke waited for JJ to pick up the first down before they even pushed him out of bounds. I watched this Michigan team all year, and Cam and Chris kept asking me, what do you see in this team? I'm like, JJ McCarthy on third down, bro. Every time I think this nigga stopped or they're not going to get the first, they find a way. Is it pretty? No. But on that scramble drill, it's not even a real fucking play. JJ literally just runs around for the longest time, gets to the sidelines, and finds Roman Wilson. And I saw that play multiple times this year, and I'm like, that would be a problem against the Buckeyes. And we saw it a couple times yesterday. So, I mean, I wasn't overly surprised.
JJ threw for 148 yards, bro.
In the win.
Like, yeah, he got the win, but, like, stop the JJ shit, bro. Like,
did he not kill us with his feet? That's what he's talking about.
Killed us is I mean, he made a play or two.
He didn't
kill us, bro. Shit. The fuck? Should have threw a pick. Malik Hartford is the only reason why JJ is getting any credit for this game, bro. Literally, he would have had another game with no touchdowns.
We're not putting that all on Malik Hartford. He made
niggas
talking about JJ only made one play, and now Malik Hartford's the whole reason for JJ.
I'm saying if Malik Hartford,
let's not get fucking carried away.
If Malik Hartford turns around and sees the football 12 inches from his fucking face, we're talking about another JJ performance under 150 yards and no touchdowns.
You think that you think the outcome of the game should be dependent on a true safety freshman's ability to get his head turned around?
I'm saying that the credit needs to be given to the Michigan offensive line and Blake Corum controlling the clock, not a quarterback that's fucking mid.
I think JJ's feet were just as crucial in this game. I'm not talking. You keep bringing up passing statistics. I feel like his legs were half the reason why he was able to do it. I don't know if a better passing quarterback necessarily is what they would have needed to even extend this even more. I feel like JJ's legs were able to extend the game and the plays, and that's what the super chat was about.
Yeah, he had a couple runs, bro.
Let me
at the end of the day, bro,
this.
was Corum in that last drive just fucking getting it done.
I mean, they did. But let me answer the super chat before we get it off. Because, I mean, I've said this for damn near a year now, as long as we've been doing the fucking show. Since the original state of the fucking program. I said it, bro. The linebacker, we talk about Kyle McCord all season. We've known the linebackers' vulnerability for 2 fucking seasons. And I'm all the way in on Jim Knowles, the fucking defensive coordinator. And I'm half the way out on Jim Knowles, the fucking linebacker coach. Because these linebackers have had the same weakness for 2 fucking years. We know they're bad in coverage, and we know when we play the better teams, they're the fucking mark. And they were the mark in yesterday. And this is the problem. They are who the fuck they are. We've known this for 2 years. They weren't going to get no better. I don't care what the fuck offseason training, unless they took steroids, they weren't going to be better. They're going to be the same niggas that walked out here for the most part last season. And the same problems with Kurt. I mean, I talked about it. I was like, bro, at this point, if they were like, if I looked at them too and I was like, well, damn, last season against Georgia, they picked y'all the fuck apart. And that's how we ended up really losing the game because Tommy gave up like 150 yards on his head in the pass game. That's where you introduce a couple of guys we have by the name of CJ Hicks and fucking Gabe Powers.
You might as well forget that name, bro. I don't think CJ Hicks play here at Ohio State.
Bro, we knew no one was really going to be able to beat us probably until we got into this game. And I said it with Chris Drew. I'm like, bro, you're robbing Ohio State of putting their best possible team on the field with not getting the guys who can cover up your weakness a chance to fucking play. So we again.
I mean, but look, bro, we said all week that they're going to try to scheme Sonny Styles on them, and they was cooking that nigga. So, I mean,
it is, but Sonny Styles has put together a better season than these two.
I mean, Sonny Styles.
I would roll with it. I'll go with Sonny Styles' couple mistakes.
I said on Twitter, I thought Sonny Styles having an out of body game was going to be the difference for us on the defense, and he just did not play the way I expected him to, bro.
I mean,
like that.
I feel like the Lathan Ransom injury is going to go unnoticed after this loss, but I mean, I feel like the defense did change slightly with that absence. While I thought that, you know, Sonny was competent back there and we did have the depth and Jordan Hancock was good in that nickel spot, I felt like having Lathan back there was you had a sure thing tackler at back there at safety, and it allowed you to be multiple with what you did with Sonny. And I felt like that element of having Sonny be able to line up in a bunch of different places, and if you want to do that and have him play in that more nickel hybrid linebacker type of role, you have to bring a Malik Hartford on and shift the safeties around and have them play in different positions. I feel like we saw, you know, some of the pains of having Lathan out. I mean, I know you guys were both big fans of his play this year, and I think we kind of saw that come into play yesterday with some of the guys that we saw on the field. And, you know, I am the biggest Malik Hartford supporter. I've had many episodes on here where I have stand for Malik, and I think he's going to be great. But, I mean, Zach talked about it all week. I think Malik's going to be a great player, but I don't know about having a true freshman safety on the field in a game like that, especially with the lack of reps that we saw. I mean, there was a couple times where he flashed and we thought that Malik might be the starter, and then Josh Proctor grabbed that position and never really let go. And we talk about it every year about the lack of playing time from some of these younger guys. And I feel like if we had a quarterback that was confident in extending these leads and blowing them out, it feels like it's been years since Ohio State has had 3, 4, 5 blowouts in the season where your starters are completely out of the game halfway through the third. And I feel like that's hurting us.
Did you think that you could tell that Michigan had 44 seniors and 18 seniors as a starter and 6 super seniors out of that 18, like in that game? It just seemed like they were just because I feel like how many quarterbacks back would we have to go before we get to a quarterback that you don't think would have won this game by 10 points? One.
I mean, that's true. Michigan wasn't going to make mistakes.
One who?
No, but I'm saying like as far as like the mistakes, like
no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, how far back? Like, they were super experienced, super well coached, and played well. But like, I feel like there's so many ways to get distracted by the idea that like there's one glaring position that wasn't at the Ohio State standard, and you would have to go back a decade to find a quarterback that couldn't have won that game for the Buckeyes. Does Cardell win that game?
I'm not gonna lie. Tommy Eichenberg at that Mike position getting cooked, bro, was it's close to Kyle, bro. Because think about it, that whole drive that they scored, they got what 58 yards off of isolating 35 with Colson Loveland coming across his face on the drag, and then Alex Orji isolating him one-on-one, blocking out the safety and leaving one-on-one with Tommy Eichenberg in a hole. So that was a whole 2 plays is what got him down there to score, and they were all focusing on 35 in space.
I'm gonna warn all Buckeye fans now, and I'm gonna a little wee woo type of warning. Everybody take a fucking seat for this one. Don't get your hopes up that you saw the last of 35. There's hey, let me finish. Let me finish.
No, before we let you finish, you gotta say Tommy Heismanberg one more time.
No, I'm not saying
you gotta say that one more time. Nah, Q, we gotta let him say it one more. He gotta say it one more time. Bro.
I said I hope everybody's sitting down because you guys better fucking get ready for Tommy Eichenberg coming back and CJ Hicks playing at a different school next year. Get fucking ready because if CJ Hicks hits the fucking portal, we can't recruit linebackers, and they haven't shown a willingness to play anyone else. I wouldn't be surprised if you see 35 calling your defense next year.
That would be a state of the program emergency show if we have to run through this bullshit again. We're not about to do this,
bro. It is going.
Right, you know I trust you,
unlistenable. It'll be the most insufferable listenable season if you have Tommy Eichenberg and Kyle McCord back.
If Tommy Eichenberg is the linebacker for our defense next year, I will be speaking about on YouTube Columbus Crew Soccer, Columbus Blue Jackets hockey. We'll be talking about the Midget League Little League football team.
That's your favorite team.
Dallas Cowboys. Anything but Ohio State, I will boycott, bro. It's no way.
All right, we got some more super chats that we got to get to.
Dude, that's so unserious, bro. If 35 comes back,
we've been unserious for 2 fucking years, bro. Would I be surprised? Hell no. But am I going to drive to Columbus and smack shot on Ryan Day? Hell yes, nigga. Because I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not.
We got to this one.
Mr. Blaze.
We got another one from our guy Alpha Male. Didn't catch the entire Spaces session, but what's y'all thoughts on what sold the game? I blame 2 picks and no timeouts during a 7.5-minute run during the fourth quarter session. So what do you guys say? If one thing, I mean, I feel like we've kind of buried them, but I mean, it could be up for debate. Ryan Day, Kyle McCord, where do you place the sole blame for this game? If you
we had this conversation earlier, bro. Like y'all were talking about how we had to get the ball at the end of the game, and we should have won. But I thought that was more crucial that we let them run off 7.5 minutes off the clock and get a fucking field goal to make us have to get a touchdotion in that situation. So it just depends on how you look at the game. Like I think our defense not getting off the field was more crucial to us losing than that drive because we know Kyle sucks.
I mean, it definitely didn't help, but I damn near will put very little blame on Jim Knowles and the defense. You come out, you give up 23, you should win the game. This is on Ryan Day, his quarterback situation, and his offense getting fucking going. 30 was the mark, bro. You didn't hit it. They did.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got completely distracted by that super chat. No, but I'll stick with it. I think the blame starts and ends with Ryan Day. I'm still having trouble being critical of this defense. I feel like the offense failed us more than our defense. I think it goes to Ryan Day and the decision-making with the quarterback room. I don't know if it was the wrong quarterback, not having the right quarterback, not developing the quarterback, whatever it was, I don't think we did enough there. So I don't know. We got a super chat, a big shout out to our guy Alpha Male, always supporting us. We got a super chat from our guy Ramon. If 35 comes back, I feel like Cam, me and you've had this conversation plenty of times of when like my
Hold on, can we go back to what you just said though? Like, time out, Ron. We talked all year, Q, about this is the year that our defense is leading from the front. Our defense is the one that's going to get us to the natty. Our defense is the one that's going to get us over the hump against Michigan this year. And when we needed to get off the fucking field, they ran the ball for 7 minutes.
Cam,
They cannot, like, bro.
But look, Cam. Here's the thing. Chris Drew gave this analogy on the college football playoff show. It's like we have a fucking arsonist that saves someone from a fire. Like we celebrated Kyle after the Notre Dame game for that final drive, and it's like, well, yeah, it's cool that you win the game. Yeah, I did, Q. Yes, I celebrated Kyle.
Look at Q.
Yeah. You're not roping me in.
Q like, nah, you on your own, brother.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I did not get on the post-game show and pout after the biggest win of the season. I'm sorry. I should have known better as a content creator. I should have got on there with a sad face and cried because, we had so many good wins to celebrate.
Rod, I'll never lie to you.
I'll put that in my back pocket, Q. I got you there. So, but like I said, he brought the team back because we were asked the entire time. Like we gave Kyle credit for the majority of the season of bringing the team back because he played like ass during the first quarter. So I just have trouble putting this on the defense because I feel like, again, I don't think there's defenses that have been better than this one that haven't won national championships with better quarterbacks. I think this team would have been competing for a national championship with any quarterback in the last decade.
I mean, I agree with you there. And Cam, you think about it, bro. Like, I don't know.
How many defenses have we seen better than this one that haven't won national championships in the last decade?
I mean, shit, we didn't win a national championship.
Man, I ain't talking about all that shit, bro. I'm talking about all year our defense has been dominant, bro. Dominant. And we've been talking about how not only have they been dominant, Michigan has been coming off a 4-week skid of averaging like 2-3 yards a carry, bro. But niggas is every single team has been giving them fucking smoke. We needed to get off the field, bro. One time. And we gave up points.
But why did we have to get off the field?
Hold on. Let me finish. I'm not talking about why we had to get off the field. We knew Kyle sucked. We knew Kyle was playing bad, and our defense bailed us out.
So if you knew that, then why? But then why is it on?
Here's what I'm saying. I'm on the defense because the defense is elite. The defense is the one that's number one in the nation. The defense is the one that's supposed to fucking lead the team and carry the team. In the biggest moment in the game, I don't know why y'all are downplaying this. It was we didn't need a touchdown to fucking win the game or score. I mean, or to take it to overtime. The game became drastic and desperate when they milked 7 minutes off the clock and then got a field goal, forcing us to need a touchdown to now win the fucking game with no timeouts. We got absolutely fucking belt to ass, milked, outcoached, bitched up in the biggest moment in the game, and it was because of our defense. I have a problem with that because we were telling our fan base, we were told by our media all year that our defense is elite, our defense is tough,
and we've seen better defenses lose with
all of this shit.
And
when we needed to get off the field, bro, we let them niggas run the ball for 7 minutes. We cannot dance around that, bro.
Bro, one of our best defenses that we've seen in the last decade gave up 35 points to Clemson in a playoff game.
Bro, we let them hand the ball off for 7 minutes and get points and kill the time.
I hear you loud and clear.
I understand what you're saying, Cam.
Like we can blame Kyle and all that shit. We know he's fluky, bro.
I cannot buy that.
We know he sucks.
I can't buy that this defense on one drive. Yes, they had a long drive.
I don't even know if this is the top 3 defense in the last 10 years, and we're talking about it's the defense's fault.
He said the defense got the stop. They got points.
But we still had a chance to win the fucking game. We hear you, but you asked for a stop.
So you think it's a win? You think it's a win?
There is no game.
You think it's a win? You think it's a win? We gave up 7 minutes and no timeouts to Kyle fucking McCord to go down and score a touchdown in a minute. That's a win on our. That's a win from our defense because they got a fucking field goal, right?
No, that's not what I said. Are we gonna?
Our defense should have put Kyle in the best position to fucking win.
If you're gonna tell me what I'm saying,
Oh my God, bro.
What was I gonna say?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Where's yours?
No, we just move on to the next super chat. Curious to what you guys think about this. Fans on Twitch saying corny stuff like, I'm sorry, 18. We failed you. I'm obviously not blaming him, but he's one of the 85 on Scully. Why aren't fans holding all players accountable? Because Kyle McCord fucking sucks. And so does our defense for not getting that final stop. So who do you guys want to hold accountable for this one?
I mean, I don't know if there's much more 18 could fucking do than what he did. And Kyle McCord let him take everybody else, I guess, out the game. I mean, I don't know what the fuck Mega Buka was doing because it felt like he didn't exist for the most part. And that's insane because I know he's probably out there in open. And for like Julian Fleming existed at the time, even though I know he was probably out there in open. 18 did all he could really fucking do, bro. You look at his stats, he has the same stats as fucking every other wide receiver that played in the game combined. Like, there's not much more you can ask from him in that game. So, yeah, I do feel bad for him. I do feel like Ryan Day fucking failed him with his decision to walk in with incompetent quarterback play this season. Everybody accountable, but what you want him to do? Play quarterback?
I mean,
not all fucking ask.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I mean, Marv ain't fucking free of no fucking criticism either. You don't let a fucking cornerback cross your face and pick the ball like that, bro. You got to do something, bro. Fight, fucking trip him up, punch him, do something, bro. Like, bro, listen, I'm being honest, bro. I cannot. We can sit here and coddle niggas and do whatever the fuck you want to do, bro. I feel like I needed more from niggas, bro. I needed more. I needed more passion. I needed more animosity, bro. I don't like that fucking nothing's like I'm like nothing is big enough for me to react to. I hate that shit. I hate that stupid ass look we get from our quarterback after he just fucking threw a pick. I want to see a motherfucker ready to roll, bro. Like Justin Fields, like fucking JT Barrett, like all the guys before us ready to fucking roll, bro. I hate this shit, bro. We acting like the coach. I don't like it, bro. I don't like the energy. I don't like any of that. Marv, that was a great play by Will Johnson, but Marv knows as a wide receiver. Bro. He has to get inside. You cannot let him pick that, bro.
Can I bring this up?
Hold on, Ron. Kyle McCord hit this nigga Will Johnson in stride like he was running.
I know that, but I'm just saying the energy
do for that.
Marv, I'm not saying that Marv could have stopped the pick, bro. I'm just saying, like,
you want him to do more. Like, I understand. Don't let him cross your face. Don't let him get there. But god damn it, he hit that nigga like he was fucking. He was like, damn, two's open. Like, oh fuck, he's wearing blue.
It just don't look like niggas scratching and crawling and dying for this shit, bro. Like, it don't look like that, bro.
Devin Brown at the beginning of the year. We said Devin Brown at the beginning of the year. What did I say? I was like, I want Devin Brown to be the fucking starter because the team takes the personality of their starting quarterback and he's going to bring some fucking fire to this team because that's his personality. That's the whole reason I was like, fuck it. If these niggas is the same, give me the motherfuckers that's going to go out there, fucking talk shit, fucking play a little bit, right? Like, do something. The team has the personality of Kyle McCord.
I just don't see it, bro. Like Michigan was playing like so desperate, bro. Like, they got to win. Like, and we was just out there like, you know, like
these niggas was on the ledge.
like they was like, we gotta win, bro.
I'm gonna need you guys to do me a favor. Cam, you talk to me fucking 3+ times a day. Q, you the same. At any point, did I give you an indication that I truly believed in Kyle McCord and thought that he was a Heisman caliber quarterback?
No
one ever said anything
about all right, Heisman. Now let me put this on the screen. LOL, Ron, you called Kyle Heisman McCord, laugh my ass off against Michigan State. I talk about Ohio State football over 9+ hours on camera a fucking week, bro. This is fucking entertainment. What do you guys want me to get on here and talk about? At one point, I was doing 14 fucking shows a week about Ohio State football. Do you want me to get on here every day and repeat myself and tell you the quarterback fucking sucks and never give him credit when he plays decent? This is a fucking entertainment platform. If you guys can't separate entertainment for jokes, and you thought when we had a Hellcat McCord graphic that we thought that Kyle McCord was a fucking Heisman caliber player, please wake the fuck up, because clearly you don't get the humor on this platform whatsoever. Like, you have to be kidding me if you truly thought through all of the analysis and all of the times that we have spent talking on this platform that I truly believe that Kyle McCord is a Heisman caliber quarterback. You have to be fucking kidding me, my guy. Like, get fucking real. All right, next super chat. RJ already said that.
I'm with you.
Like, what do you motherfuckers want to show every day, and they also want us to say the same thing every day? Like, you can't make this shit up. Got to that one already. Ryan Day turn. Oh, here we go. This is a good one from our guy Chris Drew, right upstairs. Ryan Day turned down a meeting with Tress and Senior. Cam, talk about it. You were there for that conversation.
Hey, man. Hey, we letting the goodies out the bag now, Chris Drew. All right, bet. Hey, listen. So, me and
don't
Chris
say
Drew.
Your source. Don't say your source. Just talk about it.
I'm not gonna say the source, but me and Chris Drew went and spoke with someone, that's close to the program, and we were informed that Ryan Day was being pursued by Jim Tressel to basically as a mentorship type thing, to be like, hey, like, there's some things that I think that you should be doing as an Ohio State coach that I think would help your program regarding approaches to Michigan, regarding valuing and keeping relationships with high schools in Ohio and showing respect to Ohio coaches and high school talent in Ohio and keeping the players at home and things like that. And what drills and what type of mentality comes in with the rivalry. And they said that Ryan Day just blew him off and went to Cali or did whatever he had to do. So, that is where me having this knowledge is where it kind of like all comes full circle with what we're seeing now. What people me saying earlier, like, does he really understand the rivalry? You know what I mean? Like, he says yesterday, oh, this game means a lot to Ohio. This game means a lot to our team. This game, like, what does it mean to Ryan Day, though? Because it doesn't seem like it means much, bro, because I ain't see a fucking headset get broke like we see with Urban Meyer. I ain't see him fucking lose his fucking shit on the sideline. I have not seen that. If Urban Meyer was 0-3 against fucking Michigan, bro, somebody's getting thrown in a trash can as soon as somebody misses a tackle. Like, hey, I don't see that urgency and that energy from him. So it's like me hearing those stories about him basically turning down any type of mentorship from Jim Tressel just lets me know what I need to know about the guy.
I mean, Jim Tressel is an old white man from Youngstown, Ohio, and a phrase that I've heard to describe Jim Tressel on a regular basis for my entire fandom of being a Buckeye fan is, he's a real nigga. Like, you don't hear people describe an old white man like that very often. So when your ears perk up when people use those adjectives to describe an old white man, and the fact that, like, people understand the gravitas that Tress moved with, and that they didn't call him the senator for nothing. And I feel like Ryan Day could fucking learn from him. And like, the fact that he would turn down that type of mentorship from someone that is such a well-respected leader in that state, for that university, for this program, is kind of insane to me. Q, your thoughts on that?
I mean, I love Tress, bro. He was coaching when I first started fucking watching Ohio State. I think senior is very important to the state. It's probably going to mean more to Cam than it does to me, because I'm really not from Ohio, but I know those are two legends of Ohio. But if I'm looking back in totality of the rivalry, I'm like, fuck, if he meets with Tress and Senior, does he win the game? Like, I feel like in one way, this is Day's program. He has to put a step on it and do it his way. Unfortunately, he has some ghosts in his program that I feel like comes with the decision-making and the personnel and who's fucking playing and steps he's made. And I feel like that's what's cost him in the game. I don't feel like it's not knowing the rivalry. I feel like these mistakes that you've had lingering around this program tend to cost you in the biggest games. And when we get in the biggest games, they have cost Ryan Day 2 years straight against Michigan, against Georgia last season. Like, that's where I feel like his fuck ups is at. I would love for him to meet with Tress. He does have to have his own stamp on the program. And we're not really losing players from Ohio like that. So I won't be like, well, damn, I'm starting to see it in like recruiting or things like that. I would love for him to meet with him. I don't think it's costing him in the rivalry game.
See, that's where I kind of like don't agree.
But it's different for you. I mean, you're from Ohio.
I don't agree because like
know the atmosphere, you know how important they are. So I'm not arguing it. I'm just from out of state.
We're talking
about a game and see a loss. I'm like,
we're talking about
did this or did that. Yeah,
we're talking about a national championship winning coach now. We're talking about a coach that went 9-2 against Michigan and took over a team from a nigga like Ryan Day and John Cooper that was not from Ohio, that was from New Hampshire, and he's seen the issues that came in the program with the way that John Cooper's running the program. So if Jim Tressel's coming to you, another outsider from New Hampshire that's got shit looking sweet and telling you, hey, I see things that I seen before when I took over Ohio State and when they were losing to Michigan in your program, let me help you, and you say no, why can't we say that's part of the losses, bro? If you ain't listening to the legends,
I mean, in what way Jim Tressel was beating a different team in a different era. The rivalry still holds true.
1 versus 2. He beat him 1 versus 2.
I get it, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know if Jim Tressel's gonna walk in and be like, don't fucking play Kyle McCord. I mean,
that's not what I'm saying, bro. Like you're speaking of a like
I don't think Cam is portraying a sit down where Jim Tressel busts out a playbook and fucking has this X's and O's conversation. But at some point, like this isn't like so this kind of reminds me of like it feels like we have a fucking T-ball coach and we need a travel team baseball coach, bro. In T-ball, it's about making sure everyone knows the fundamentals, everyone gets their juice box at the end of the day, and no one leaves the field with fucking hurt feelings. When you're on a travel team baseball, bitch, I fucking paid $3,000 for my son to play in this tournament. If you don't get little Timmy off the fucking field right now because he can't throw a strike, we got a problem. And I feel like Ryan Day is a T-ball coach. Like we talked about his ability to fire coaches, but like I feel like we had kid gloves on the entire season with this quarterback situation. And I feel like what Tress could have impressed on Ryan Day is, bro, you're going to get your feelings fucking hurt worrying about other people's feelings.
Can I ask you a question, Ron?
Yeah.
Do you think that Ryan Day is more comfortable with conflict with his coaching staff than he is with players and their parents?
I don't think that Ryan Day is good with conflict, period. He doesn't seem like a confrontational person. I don't feel like animosity or division is good for Ryan Day. I'm interested to see how, and I don't, we got the question earlier. I don't expect a bunch of kids to hit the portal. I think our class will stay intact. I think our freshmen will stand put. But if we were to see dissension, that would definitely raise alarms for me personally.
And also, too,
I don't expect that. I want to emphasize that. I don't expect dissension, but that would definitely give me cause for concern, because I don't expect that. I do think these guys still believe in Ryan Day, but at the same time, there has to be a lot of side eye going on in the Woody right now amongst players, amongst coaching staff, amongst support staff. Everyone has to be looking in. I feel like a lot of side eyes are going on, but they should be looking in the mirror.
I mean, and to Cam's point, I mean, Ryan Day is 0-3 in the last 3 years. Something you doing is not working. Like, you've lost 3 straight. I don't know if a meeting with Tress and Senior would necessarily change that, and that's what I'm saying, but you got to do something different. You can't keep losing. So, to his point, I mean, shit, maybe he needs to meet with him because he hasn't won since he didn't.
Big shout out to Chris Drew for the super chat. Big shout out to Chris Drew for this whole setup here, hosting us for the game. Big thank you for that, always helping us through the season. So shout out to our guy Chris. More super chats to continue to get to. I think that's where we're going for the rest of the show, and then we're getting out of here. I know Chris is upstairs patiently waiting to go to breakfast. I never want to hear another player say it's just another game ever again. Cam, the floor is yours. You called this out early in the week and said this was a problem.
So if you follow me on Twitter at I Know Things 19, you know that I was basically put lit under the fire by my fan base for a quote unquote clipped up shot, I guess, of
so during the interviews this past week that Kyle McCord said this is just another game. He understands the rivalry, but this is just a football game. And Cam clipped that piece up and put it out on Twitter.
Whoa. Time out. That's really wrong. I didn't clip it up. Someone on Twitter clipped it up. And then I put out there and said, it doesn't surprise me that Kyle McCord, with the way that he's played and his body language all season, would say this. And the fan base jumped down my throat. It's literally at 300K impressions right now. No pause. It's literally at 300K impressions right now. And they were told me that I'm what's wrong with the fan base and that Kyle McCord, this is his way of getting focused. And this is how this is how he stays grounded and not make the game too big. And we went out there and I saw that same kid saying those same words, have that same attitude in the biggest game of the year against Michigan when we needed him to be a dog. So I'm just like, I agree with you. I don't want to hear them say it's just another game again ever either, bro, because it's not. And then what's ironic about that, Ron, a day after that he said that, there's a Troy Smith montage with the fucking Ohio State football team saying this is not just a game and this is more than just football. And I'm like, Heisman winning quarterback is saying that this is not just a game and it's more than football, but our starting quarterback here is saying that it's just a game. But I'm not allowed to critique that, but our Heisman winning quarterback could say that. So whatever.
Man, it would be great if we had a fucking Troy Smith walking around the Woody leading our team, bro. And that's just something I feel like in some, I know we hold Ryan Day's feet to the fire because he's the head coach, and this has to be on him. But like y'all been saying, bro, we got to get some different fucking personalities in the fucking Woody, bro. Like they get Lou Holtz and all them can go talk that bullshit of like
our hopes are gone, Q. We talked all off season. You said you want a nigga that looks like he robbed someone. I said I want a nigga that sells weed, bro. Weed is legal in Ohio. Like the days of us having someone trapping in the secondary and fucking putting us on, and that is a random position. I am not trying to implicate any former Buckeye. I'm saying the fact that we don't got no one on the team trapping like that.
Bro, the OG Buckeyes on the TLs, bro, they said that we look real suburban these days, bro. Like Ryan Day only want to deal with a certain type of guy, what it look like.
Uniform ain't got no dog. Team.
Yeah, bro. Real buttoned up. Parents got a lot of money.
Go recruit these fucking 6'6", fucking 240 D ends. I feel like they would still get their ass whooped. It's a problem here, bro. Like, I'm still afraid in the fight. We got 6'4", 240 linebackers. Like, damn, bro, we might get our ass whooped today. Like, that's a problem, bro. And I said to you, like, Mike and I had talked about this when they talked about bringing certain guys into the program. And you've seen us not recruit certain guys because of their personality or fit. But when I look at a fucking Alabama defense or a Georgia defense, bro, I feel like, bro, in a bar fight, they fucking our team up, bro. We need a little bit of that edge. And
man, I could just see Steel Chambers like, why
bro, they be the first one knocked out, bro. No offense, Steel Chambers. I'm right now, but it's like with Troy Smith, we got to talk to him, bro. That as much is missing. As much as a coach fucking not taking the rivalry as serious as you want him to. I think that personality around the Woody when we're getting into these big games where guys got to be dogs, and it's like, well, they've never been dogs. They've just been the best players. And now we look around like, shit, we seen it last year when you said they were standing on the side like Michigan, like, yeah, they are who we thought they were about to fuck them up, and our side was quiet. And I feel like they were quiet again.
That, bro. I'm so glad you said that, bro. This nigga Samaj Morgan, bro, we gotta get to it. Bro was talking fucking crazy yesterday. I saw niggas fucking hyping him up. I'm here to tell you, the boy Ron James, Truther Vandross, and QP Ski all had more yards than that nigga. I will hear it from any Michigan fan. If you fucking faked an assault online and lied about it, you could talk your shit. If you eat your boogers, you can talk your shit. Anyone from Michigan could talk their shit except for the nigga with -5 yards. I'm not hearing from someone with less yards than me in the game. Everyone else could celebrate it except for you, my nigga. Sorry, I had to get that off. Bro was talking crazy.
I mean,
bro, that old nigga was in the space talking about wait till Samaj Morgan next half. Nigga had -5 yards. So whoever the fuck that old nigga was in the space acting like he knew me, fuck you and Samaj Morgan. I'm sorry.
I don't understand what Samaj. I don't know what the purpose of that was. Like, why was he coming for Marv? And my nigga Marv had 24 yards a catch for 118 and a tutty. Like, Marv is about to go
living in a mansion someday as a potential Hall of Famer. So Marv Morgan is going to be telling niggas about
like Marv is rich right now,
and his team beat them. So, bro,
Marv's pops is a Hall of Famer and he's rich. Marv came to Ohio State and now he's became one of the greatest wide receivers out of Ohio State, and he got rich out of Ohio State himself, and he's going to go be a top 2 pick. And you're on live calling him a bitch and saying he's soft and all this other shit, and it's like, I guess, like, that's
what I'm saying, bro. You
would,
fighting for scout team reps at Ohio State, but get your shit off, bro. You know what I mean?
It didn't make sense to come at Marv. Nigga. Like, Marv the most non-confrontational nigga on the team.
Goofiness. I mean, and it's crazy, bro. We used to say they're not used to winning. Like, y'all 3 years in, bro. Get better at this trolling.
And he made an apology that night. I heard his mom made him do
his mom grabbed him by the ear like, I raised you better than that. Niggas acting like a goofy. Even his mom knew. Had to tell him to get right. Another super chat for anyone saying fire Ryan Day. Good luck trying to find a coach within the OSU coaching tree. I'll stop right there before I even continue reading. That's half the fucking problem, that people think that the hire has to be inside the OSU coaching tree. Like, I don't think it has to.
Why the fuck not?
Why doesn't it have to? You're telling me there's no capable coach outside of the OSU coaching tree? You don't feel like that's limiting of your search?
Man, hey, what was that stat we saw yesterday? Coach is not from the state of Ohio, 3-13 in the game. Coaches from the state of Ohio, 38-17.
That has some success as a Tressel or Meyer.
Same-ass coaches.
It won't get better, bro. But it could get worse.
We tried it with Ryan Day, so let's go back-to-back outsiders. I don't know, bro. We got too much talent.
Ryan Day is from the Ohio State coaching tree. The nigga
he's not
under Urban Meyer.
No, he's not, bro.
What was Ryan Day's first job in college football?
Bro. He was an OC,
What was Ryan Day's first job in college
football? Bro, they're talking about alumni, bro. They're talking about alumni.
What was Ryan Day's first job as that coach?
Is he talking about people that just got jobs here? If that's the case, then why is Alex Grinch
OSU coaching tree?
Tell me why Alex Grinch is ass if this makes sense.
I'm not saying hire Alex Grinch. I'm saying Ryan Day is part of the Ohio State coaching tree. Is he not?
Man, I would think so.
I guess, bro. He got hired as
his
an
first
OC,
job. His first fucking job was for Urban Meyer as a GA at Florida. That is Ohio State's coaching tree.
I don't. Hold on. Let me ask Buckeye. I'm pretty sure he's talking about alumni, not just getting a paycheck.
If he's talking about OSU alumni, Urban's not an OSU alumni. He's from the state of Ohio, but.
Or he's talking about people
who's an outlier
here before.
When he said coaching tree,
Urban's an anomaly.
When he says coaching tree, the definition of coaching tree would be people that have coached at Ohio State or under Ohio State coaches. And Ryan Day was our offensive coordinator and got his start with our former Hall of Fame head coach. I mean, it doesn't get more OSU coaching tree than that. I mean, even with fucking Justin Fry, that's still Ohio State coaching tree as far as, you know what I mean? Florida GA. So, I mean, I don't think the Buckeyes should completely limit themselves because, I mean, do you think when we hired Kerry Combs that they should have limited it to the Ohio State coaching tree? Or do you think the Buckeyes could have benefited of grabbing a defensive coordinator from outside of Ohio State coaching tree there?
I mean, you could have benefited from getting anybody.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't feel like in a position like this, we're in a position of luxury to say we can only take these guys. I feel like if they decide on an Ohio guy, fine, but I don't think that they should limit their search to just Ohio.
Do you have a name off the top of your head outside of our tree that you would like?
Dan Lanning.
Ryan Day was out. I probably might be on you behind. Shit, fucking go get Prime, bro. Really turn this shit.
You know what
I mean? Hey,
I don't know, bro. I don't know Prime. Does Prime know?
If you gave me Prime with the right, if you gave me Prime with the right coordinators, bro, I would be all. I doubt he would get the right coordinators. And
Prime had to change his play caller mid-season, bro. We're not going down that road. He's not going to get you the right play caller.
No. Prime, hey, hold on now. Prime at Ohio State now. Hold on.
That shit would be. Hey, I'm letting you know right now. That shit would be different.
Hey,
fix the quarterback situation, I'll tell you.
Hey, and we won't be pussy either. That'll change because Prime is an old school coach.
When's the last time you think there was a fight at a Ryan Day practice, bro? They probably have to fucking talk about their feelings when they get too mad on the field.
No, they send a team counselor out on the field to get everybody to talk through their problems. Like, so why did you feel like you needed to hit Sonny when he tackled you too hard? Well, I don't know. Maybe just I don't want to have any boo-boos for when we have to go to a psychology class later on. Like, shut up, bro. This shit's weak, bro.
Our guy Todd Doyle. Shout out to our guy Cam and all the other people that have sent super chats. So many chat OGs here through the entire season, off season, that have been with us since day one. Appreciate you guys rocking with us since March. I know this is a disappointing end of the season, but man, we do appreciate all of your guys' support. Super thankful for all of you guys and what you've allowed us to do and grow this platform to become. So big thank you to that. I know it gets lost in all of the fucking bitching about this team, but we are truly thankful for all of you guys that allow us to sit up here and whine for hours after we lose. First, our guy Todd Doyle, another chat OG. First mistake was not going for Jordan Travis in the portal. They shouldn't care if Kyle's feelings of current team competition. I mean, I feel like Jordan Travis and Kyle McCord's feelings weren't the only thing that were hindered. Like, I mean, I feel like it wasn't just Jordan Travis. We got killed for this, and Zach Smith more than anyone, saying that he felt that parents played a role in the quarterback decision. And I mean, we got 364 more days.
Yeah, you might hear some more information about that coming up.
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely going to be hearing more about that one. It's going to be interesting to see the way that rim shakes out. But
some of y'all favorite head coach might have got bitched.
What happened to Dan Lanning?
Just a little hint.
Go ahead, Q. Any thoughts on that?
I mean, we kind of talked about it ad nauseum. He made a lot of mistakes with the quarterback situation. There was a lot of guys out there that was at least competent enough to get this team over the hump, and I feel like we didn't have one of them playing, and maybe one of them's not playing. We don't know because we didn't get a real quarterback competition like Ryan Day said we would. But, I mean, I agree. I agree, bro. Anybody else, this team's a walking 50 ball with any other quarterback that's competent.
Can we use the GOAT this year for the prime example of why Ryan Day is not the guy that we need him to be right now? Nick Saban. He had a situation at quarterback and was like, these two niggas might be ass. Let me go get somebody out the portal. Went to get somebody out the portal, had them all battle. One nigga was ass. So guess what Nick Saban did? Pulled that nigga out that game. Put a new nigga in. He was ass. Guess what Nick Saban did? Pulled that nigga out the game. Put the third string in the game, and he was ass. And then they got all the way back to Jalen Milroe. Now we have the same record. Go figure. So do with that information what you will, bro. We should have seen Devin Brown the moment that Kyle McCord was fucking ass. Because one, that's going to put a fire under his ass to either get better or get gone. And two, we would have been able to see what Devin Brown's able to do and moving forward in our quarterback room to have an idea what the fuck we got. We don't know what we have in Devin Brown, so now we're shooting in the dark again, especially if Kyle McCord leaves.
Welcome to we're opening up against Akron, so Tristan Gebbia could look like fucking a Heisman contender next year. So we're not going to know if this is a real team because we have a Michigan-type schedule next year. So that's going to be fun playing this guessing game all the way until it's like, all right, well, do we have a real team? Oh, no, Michigan beat our ass again for a row. A question, a big shout out to our guy, Todd. We got a question from Buckeye Fan 05. Do you guys have a call-in number? We do not. But if that's something you guys are interested in, we may set up a call-in show within the next week or so. So maybe next week's Buckeye BS will be a call-in show. We will get the details to you guys on social media, so make sure you're following all of us over there for the details on that. But we will try to do a call-in show here within the next week or so. Another one from our guy. Go ahead, Q.
Nah, so yeah, that'd be lit.
I think players hit the portal. Why stay? They barely get garbage time minutes. They didn't play. I mean, we gave the list of all the people that'll be leaving this year. We have 2 guards leaving, a running back, potentially 2 wide receivers, our entire defensive line, maybe our linebackers,
maybe a quarterback,
or 2 or 3,
maybe WDH, maybe, who knows.
Yeah, we could see a lot of people move. We're gonna lose people out of the secondary. So I always joked, why the hell would CJ Hicks leave now? He's gonna finally play next year, and I'm not sure about that. So maybe he does hit the portal. So I don't know. We shall see. I promise.
Ron James. I promise you. if CJ Hicks hits the portal because Tommy Eichenberg is playing football at Ohio
He's
State.
not going to hit the portal because of that. We offline. We'll have this conversation offline. I have information for you on that.
If
on
any,
that I'm not willing to give on the show.
If any sort of way leads to CJ Hicks because circumstances will not allow him.
Shut up! Look at the private chat.
I'm just.
It's been in stone for a minute.
Whatever Cam wants to do, we can do. Hey, all I'm gonna say is Cam hit my line. Whatever you want to do, we can do.
Cool. Hey. Even what you just put in the chat is because of fucking niggas like Tommy Eichenberg. So like
again, we're not hashing this out online. We'll have this conversation offline.
I light this team up.
I may have lied. I may have lied, man. I may have lied on that one.
Hey,
he met both Coach Tree and Midwest. So I guess anyone that grew up within the rivalry or understanding the rivalry, but I think they mean no Massachusetts people, no New Englanders.
Can we just go back? Can we go back to that real quick?
Go ahead.
Imagine a world where we lose a CJ Hicks or maybe a Gabe Powers or somebody like that because we doubled and tripled down on Steel Chambers and Tommy Eichenberg at the Ohio State University. Bro, 2020 hindsight, that is going to look nasty. That's like, what's his name? Storm, what's his face? The dude that started before Ryan Shazier. Fuck, bro. What was his name? The white dude, bro, that kept playing in front of Shazier's freshman year, and everybody was like, what the fuck is going on? Every time Shazier gets on the field, somebody dies. And then they put bro, what was his name, bro? I remember this like it was yesterday. It was Storm Klein, bro. Yes. This reminds me of the whole Storm Klein situation where we just have freaks behind him, bro. But he was just like a program guy, like, bro. Same shit all over again, bro.
I'm willing to bet this now. CJ Hicks is not Ryan Shazier.
There's not many of those.
CJ Hicks could be great. I'm willing to at least go out on a limb and tell you he is not Ryan Shazier. And a little bit of action I have seen, he's good. He's not our guy. So let's circle back to this last super chat before we get out of here. I meant both Coach Tree and Midwest. So does that change your guys' feelings on that? Do you think it needs to be someone from the Midwest? You guys are you open to the idea of a full-on search?
I mean, bro, I don't believe.
Oh, we're not losing our head coach. Also, by the way, I mean, we should be talking about what assistant's going to replace Parker Fleming because I promise that nigga's getting fired. And your boy Ron's been telling you. I started this platform to get Parker Fleming fired. This has actually been a psyop. Michigan's been talking about psyops for weeks. The psyop has been Best Damn Media is here to get Parker Fleming fired, and I'm not going to stop fucking talking about it until he does. And we're throwing a fucking emergency reaction pod the second that he is fired to celebrate that. Q, anything?
Nah, I was just saying, bro. Like, I don't care if it's Midwest, the coaching tree, whatever. I just need a fucking dog as our head coach. For Ryan Day's defense, we've seen it a bit. We know he has it in him. We don't see it quite enough. But that's all I need, bro. I need a dog at fucking head coach to set this team straight. I want niggas rolling out there, fucking ready to fight, ready to play hard, ready to do whatever it takes to win, and we just don't get that enough. I don't get that.
Lion Day.
But that's what I need.
Lion Day done fucking lied to us this year, bro. He went on TV and told us we had a tough team, and then fucking coached like we had a pussy ass team on Saturday. So
I mean, they ran for 3 yards to carry.
We have
Ryan Day did not believe in our team yesterday, bro.
We have one positive coming out of this win, and it's that we get the return of a great nickname in Lion Day. The Buckeyes fall to Michigan 30-24 for the third straight year. They lose to that team up north. I appreciate everyone joining us to come talk Ohio State football with us the entire season, the entire offseason, everyone that's been supporting us since March. I mean, there were people on the app talking shit about us only having 300 subscribers in June of last year. We just crossed 5,200 the other day. So a big thank you to everyone that has supported us on this platform. We got a question this week. What is the content going to look like from Best Damn Media during the off season? It's definitely going to be a revised schedule going forward. We're going to stick with this typical content schedule of the Buckeye Roast Monday through Friday at 8 a.m., the Fans Edge on Wednesdays, and Buckeye BS and the College Football pregame show through this week. I feel like we're going to pare down the Buckeye Roast after the Big Ten championship game. That show will be a little less regular because Q and I need to get caught up on 4 months worth of sleep from waking up early to do that show with you guys every morning.
Yeah, that was probably rough, bro. That motherfucker be open to the
crowd.
It was like going to school again.
For those who don't know, a little peek behind the curtain, I work from home. Before we started doing the Buckeye Roast in the morning, I used to wake up at 8:55 and turn my laptop on before I started work at 9. I now wake up, I'm doing graphics for the show. Me and Q are helping get the show together. We're in the pregame studio, and then we do the show before work, and then all of the other content that you see from us. So that has been a wear on us. So we're definitely going to take a break from that. But you're going to see more movie content from Q, gaming content from me and Cam. We're going to try to get more lifestyle podcast on here, just talking about anything as far as sports, culture, music, anything like that. So,
and if any of y'all want a couple little updates about the Cowboys, I mean, I can throw y'all a little 10-minute something together.
Yeah, me and Cam will do it. Me and Cam, make sure you guys like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for when the Cowboys lose in the first round of the playoffs. Me and Cam will be live immediately after that to talk about it, and I will be all ears to talk about why the Cowboys
go subscribe to Cam's channel, Cam Cowboy Fan.
Cam's Cowboys.
YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, all social media, all podcasts are found.
We're gonna have bedazzled and glitter cowboy hats for all you Cowboys fans in the BDMG store. So stay tuned for that. But man, yeah, the content schedule is gonna shake up a little bit. But let us know on social media here in the comments what you guys want to see from us in the off season, how often you want Buckeye content, what type of content that you want, because I promise you, you're not going to want to hear us say this nigga Kyle sucks and we need a new quarterback every day for the next 364 days. So we're going to try to shake it up for you guys, but we definitely do appreciate you guys rocking with us for the entire year. And we're definitely going to keep the content coming for you guys over the entire off season. We are going to be here. So make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. And just a big thank you to you guys. Oh, yeah, me and Chris Drew will continue to be on Bleacher Report. I know we have an instant reaction this week. We're going to be doing some stuff in December for them. So make sure that you're tapped in over there as well. So, yeah, a whole bunch of content still coming, just going to be in different formats and different times. Definitely not in the morning anymore. But we are going to stick to the normal content schedule for this next week leading into the Big Ten championship and round out the end of this college football season. But man, it has been a pleasure rocking with you guys, all of the fans, all of the supporters of us here at Best Damn Media, and of course you guys always being here for the show. So big shout out to you guys. It's been fun to watch what we've been able to build together, and I've had a great time doing it with you guys. Let the people know where they can find you after, man, the finality of the season is kind of hitting my heart heavy right now, knowing that, like, I mean, we got a fucking quarterback battle and bowl prep now because we are not competing for a national championship. Q, let the people know where they can find you.
Yeah, man. I appreciate everyone rocking with us. I mean, we're going to talk about this game all week, so we'll get well more to that and get your opinions. But I want to appreciate everybody rocking with us. It was a great game yesterday for me. Unfortunately, we came out on the bad end of it. But no, this has been fun. I want to give a huge shout out to Ron. Like he said, the morning schedule has been rough. I had to wake up at like 4:30 to do.
I didn't even tap in, and I completely got lost in my words talking about that. Like, I so self-involved talking about how of a drain it is on me. This man Q moved to Arizona. Like, we launched a Buckeye Roast as Q was in the middle of a job transition and moving to the complete opposite side of the country, and still found ways to get that show. We were pre-recording shows at 11 and 12 o'clock at night for you guys, writing shows at 1, 2 in the morning, recording shows before flights, before weddings. Like, the effort that Q has put in to make sure that he has been able to show up for the people this year has been, like, I can't thank him enough for that. And the amount of times that I have to call him. I mean, at one point during the season, he was 3 hours behind. We were doing the show at 8 a.m. Q was waking up at 4 a.m. to do these shows with us. So I cannot thank you enough for the effort that he's put in and commitment to this platform this season. It's been awesome, and I'm so thankful for it.
I appreciate Ron's been the backbone here, and Cam's showing up. He's showing up in the morning and come to hang out with us. But it's y'all, bro. I never thought I'd wake up.
Hey, shout out to my nigga Mike too, man.
Yeah,
absolutely. Mike's not here, but Mike has been holding it down since BDMG was just a logo from the days of being on fucking playback, where, you know what I mean, we first started on camera to bringing the Fans Edge over to this platform. I know this is a very self-involved, fart-smelling ending of the show, but I mean, I'm just so thankful for these guys and thankful for all of you guys. And Chris Drew, all of that he's done for us. I mean, sitting in his basement right now recording the show on his mic laptop, all the opportunities that he's put in front of us, all of the support he's shown us on the timeline, and just being like a real friend, not just a media relationship or you know what I mean, a favor on the timeline. Chris has become a true friend to us and has been so helpful for us and treats us like family. I mean, was here this weekend for Chris's mom's 50th birthday and here to watch the Ohio State Michigan game. So the friendships and relationships that we've built from doing this have been amazing. So it's just beyond thankful for this opportunity.
Yeah, but yeah, man, we're just getting touched on the game. We'll be here all week to talk about it. Buckeye Roast. C-Boy Quentin on Twitter. Find Johnson on IG. May do some movie content to get this game out my fucking head. So check out Minor League Films over there, man. But hey, Buckeye Roast, 8 a.m. tomorrow. We got plenty more to talk about. Cam.
Yep. Find me at unknownthings19 on Twitter. Me and Mike will be back on the Fans Edge. That's our national show, so it's more about what's going on. So we'll still have lots to talk about through the national championship game. So appreciate y'all coming up and through there. Yeah, appreciate y'all.
One more thing. State of the program with Chris Drew, my guy, coming soon.
Oh yeah, we need that.
We
one.
need it.
Yeah.
We need that one. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to have a doctor there for Q, because if it's another drinking one, man, bro's gonna be in bad shape.
After yesterday, bro, I'll need no more drinks.
If you guys want to find me, you can find me on Twitter at 2Ts. It's 2_TES. If you want to find me on Twitch, it'll be the same exact thing. The gaming content will pick back up. In the last 9 days, I've managed to unlock every gun in Call of Duty in my free time. So we are picking up the gaming content this week. So back on Twitch, the Too Shiesty TikTok will be updated with gaming clips too, if you're into that type of thing, and we'll be on the timeline and here on the Best Damn Media YouTube. We appreciate you guys tuning in to this episode of Buckeye BS and beyond thankful for all of your support this season. Go Bucks, and it's still OH.
Ayo.